Let's get a check of what's happening outside here this afternoon. Beautiful day, albeit a little bit breezy, I give you that, but gosh, lots of sunshine out there. Some high clouds moving through the area. Those clouds probably thicken up a little bit overnight. Tonight, 75 there in Ozark. Fort Smith, 80 degrees. Can you believe it? Well above normal for this time of the afternoon, of the year rather. Nice clear sky out there as well. In Springdale, things are looking pretty good. Current temperature in Springdale sitting at 74 degrees. What can you expect over the next few days? Well, it's going to get windy out there. Now, I don't think it's going to be as bad as last week, but windy nonetheless. Currently out there, 15 to 20 mile per hour sustained winds with gusts as high as 30 at times. It's all part of this high pressure system. It's situated just off to our south, and it's that high that's keeping most of our skies clear. Those winds pushing in out of the southwest as a result. You got a couple of high clouds passing through, not a big concern for many folks. Overnight tonight, we're only going to be dropping down into the low to upper 50s out there. So some folks might want the long sleeves tomorrow morning. You're not going to need them all day long. It's going to be pretty mild out there. Looks like we're back in the low 80s in the River Valley, upper 70s, getting close to the 80s in northwest Arkansas. But those winds could be gusting at times up to about 40 miles per hour. That's probably going to be the big story for you come tomorrow. We do have a cold front. It is tracking our direction. It's going to arrive really going into Wednesday. And you'll notice as it does, maybe it brings a sprinkle or two. I'm not expecting much rain at all, if any. The one thing this front is going to do for us is it's going to get even windier on Wednesday. And then temperatures behind the front are going to be noticeably cooler. You'll see that front pushing off towards the east by Wednesday afternoon, maybe a little bit better of a chance in central and east Arkansas. And I know what you're thinking. You're looking at that snow up there and you're thinking, is it going to make its way our direction? I wouldn't rule it out. A few flakes perhaps later Wednesday evening, but probably not going to amount to anything of significance for us here locally. This 7-day forecast shakes out like this. It's going to be breezy the next few days. With that front coming through on Wednesday, chance of rain there only at about 10%. Temperature drop, that's the big story there. We'll keep cooling down. If you already planted, first of all, why'd you do that? Told you not to do it. Why'd you do it anyways? 33 Thursday morning, sunny. You'll want to cover those plans up if you already have. Spring starts Thursday. Officially, that's the spring equinox. It's going to feel a lot like spring should. And then we're going to turn on that heat back in the upper 60s by Friday. We'll watch for a sprinkle or two on Friday, but I'll tell you, Darren, the better chance of rain, maybe even a clap of thunder, is going to be on Sunday. Sunday, the Storm Prediction Center, of course, out of Norman, they're the one that produced the maps that show risk areas. They've already outlined a good majority of the area for the potential of some strong to severe thunderstorms on Sunday. As we know, that's an eternity away when it comes to severe weather. So I don't want to alarm anyone. I'm not canceling any plans, but I do want to put it on your radar as the next round of storms that we're watching. We'll see what shakes out between now and then. Overall, it's March, and it's going to do what March does.
Well, it's one of these. Well, we're in the time of year now. We're about every 3 or 4 days.
Yep, sure is.
We're going to get one of these come in.
Yep, sure are. One thing I did notice, and I know you and I both like to mow our yards.
Yeah.
You don't like to mow my yard. I've asked before, and you turned me down.
Right.
I noticed some of my Bermuda starting to turn green yesterday, and I'm ready for it.
On the edge of the house is where ours is.
I'm ready for it. Come on, come on.
Right.
Oh, I got one more. I got good news.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to mess up all our timing. I got a report from Mountainburg, a sweet viewer. Sent in a message today and said she saw her first hummingbird of the season.
Good. So they're already making their way
and that made my day.
That's right. Put the feeder back out now. Now that's not windy.
Well,
much.
Yeah, much.